know if I need it so widescreen today, but alas, I will keep it widescreen. Nope, too high. Okay. Oh, all right. What's real time? Have you looked at the workout?
I saw a whole bunch of gymnastics stuff.
Yeah.
And then I saw skipping, and at that point I went, well, I'm using my new skipping rope.
Hell yeah.
I reckon out of everything I've made, that's the gnarliest thing.
You should see, hang on. You know Aussie Man Reviews?
Yeah.
He put up a Destination F. Right, and there's this bit in it where this guy gets a basketball trapped up behind. Here it is. It is that funny. I was literally in tears. Hang on. No, why isn't it auto rotating? Oh, whatever. So it's this guy, right? So he gets the ball trapped. So he's like, yeah, no worries, I'll just get my shoe. And you can kind of see where this is going, right? He gets his shoe stuck as well. And you can kind of see where this is going, right? And then he gets his other shoe down, and then no shit. It's so funny. His other shoe down, and then no shit. It's so funny.
But it's still like very funny.
And now he's got his ball and two shoes up there. It's like you couldn't even do that if you tried. So funny. It's like you couldn't even do that if you tried.
I love this delay.
No. It's Jacob. Get faster internet, Jacob.
Morning, mate. How you going?
Good, how are you?
Faster internet, Jacob. I need faster internet. Morning, mate. How you going?
One of us has a massive delay.
I'll tell you what it is. That sound on the YouTube and the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do it.
Yep. What's been going on, Jacob? I haven't seen you this week.
I know, it's been a crazy week.
Yeah?
Yeah, just been working out the new normal. But it's all good. How you going?
Yeah, not bad. Yep.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, doing my thing, usual stuff.
What's on the agenda this morning?
We've got a little bit of ab work, and then we've got more ab work. just to go with all the ab work, we've got some more ab work. We'll give it a minute or two, see if anyone else rocks up. I'm by myself today. All by myself.
Where's your other two?
Probably watching Frozen or Peppa Pig. Probably
Skipping ropes.
What's that?
There's all of my heart right now.
Yeah, I like Frozen. Frozen's, yeah, I mean, at least it's a good story.
Hey, Tara. Where's the skipping rope? Where?
Oh, you've all got skipping ropes. I'm the only one without a skipping rope. Looks like a pipe bomb.
That's exactly what I thought. I felt the handles and weights too now.
No, yeah. Alrighty, well, I'll wait for this truck to go past my house and then we'll get after it. So guys, we're going to do a little bit of gymnastic style stuff today, a bit of core work. We're going to roll with a thing called line work. Now, line work is essentially, it's called line work because you have a bunch of people who are doing it in a line. They all do everything synchronized. So I'll synchronize with the Zoom people. Okay, so you guys got to somehow keep up with me doing the line work, which won't be hard because I'm not very good at it. Okay, and some of it looks like quite a lot of flailing around on the ground, but it is good exercise nonetheless. So it'll take about 10-15 minutes of just decimation of the abs. You just need somewhere to lie down on the ground. Then we're going to go into a benchmark workout. So we're going to do Annie today, which is a nice simple one. We've got 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of double unders and sit-ups. Now, depending on your skill level, you might be able to do double unders. I'll just wait for this truck to go past. So I'm just going to park my car in the middle of the road so they have to go the other way. Anyway, as I was saying, so 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, double unders and sit-ups. So you can sub out doubles for singles if you've got a skipping rope and you can't do double unders. Or you could always just try and do, some amount of double unders, even if it's like 20, 15, no, that wouldn't work. 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, something like that. Pick a few numbers. It shouldn't take you more than a minute to do the first round. Another truck, hang on. We'll superset that with sit-ups. So just quite simply, touch your toes, touch the ground behind you, touch your toes. Cool. If you don't have a skipping rope, which is my case, I don't have a skipping rope here. It's in my car, but I'm just not going to even bother with it. I'm actually just going to do calf raises, which you might think would be really easy, but if you lock in the body and we're doing 50 calf raises, you'll definitely know about it, I'll tell you. And if you do 150, you'll know about it tomorrow. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that you're going to do not skipping if you don't have a skipping rope, but if you do have a skipping rope, you can do that through that position. So how's that sound? Just give us a thumbs up if that sounds good there. YouTube, obviously, I can run you through it. So the warm-up is kind of like the line work, but we are going to do a little bit of what's called the daily limber before that, which basically just limbers up all your joints. So if you actually wanted to remember this would be a really cool thing to do, just like a morning routine, if you will. If you've already just done the handstands, then you'll probably find some of this a bit superfluous, but that's okay. We can still do it. So we're just going to start off with just follow along as you're going with me. And then if you miss anything, don't stress too much. You can just yell out or just, wave at me and I'll be like, yep, no worries, what do you want? Or something like that. Cool. So you just need your mat on the ground or something on the ground. Just move this out of the way. Cool. And we're just going to start with a forward lean at the wrists. And we're just holding for about 3 breaths. Cool. Then we're going to go hands back this way, keeping the heel of the hand on the ground. And we're going to lean back and also hold for about 3 breaths. Literally everything is going to be a 3-breath hold. Nice. Then we're going hands back around. And this time we're going to go into a seal stretch. So pushing the hips to the ground, chest nice and tall. Excellent. Then we're going to go into a cat. So trying to push your shoulders to the ground. Then we're actually going to go back to seal again. So we're going to do this one twice. Back into seal, 3 breaths. And then again, back into cat. Cool. Then we're going to go into what's called a capsule stretch. So just have a look here. Going to get one hand, and we're going to shoot it underneath, so behind us. I'm going to pancake that one to the ground, and then put the other arm nice and tall. It's a little bit easier to see on YouTube, but I'm just going to hang out here. Again, 3 breaths. Cool. And then you place your hand down, and chest up. The other hand down, shoot the hand through, and then pancaking here again. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to bring it up behind us. And then we're working shoulder extension. So bringing the arms back as much as we can. And we're just going to open up the chest here. Okay, 3 breaths. After you've done 3, we're going to separate the knees and actually do 10 hip swivels too while we're here. Cool. And we're coming up. What a great view for Zoom people. Jumping out into a pancake stretch. Okay, and then maybe you're going elbows down or hands down or reaching forward as best you can. Cool. And then we're going to bring it back up. You're going to get 2 straight arms, one on the outside of the leg, one on the inside of the leg. I'm just going to push down towards that side. I'm going to come up, switch and switch, go the other way. Brilliant. Then we're going to come into a butterfly stretch. So put the heels of the feet together, pull in nice and close, and then if you can lean forward while trying to get your knees towards the ground as best you can. Excellent. And we're also going to do a pointed pike. Okay, so we're going to lay toes pointed, legs out straight, and then grabbing whatever you can through the body, maybe the back of the knee, back of the calf, back of the foot. Okay, and we're just going to push forward into a pike stretch. Again, 3 breaths. Just gets you aware of your breathing and controlled. Beautiful. Now staying in roughly this same position, I'm going to shoot forward so my legs are bent. I'm going to put my back on the ground, and then I'm going to bridge my hip up as high as I can get it while keeping my shoulders on the ground. Okay, just going to go here for 3 breaths. After the 3 breaths, guys, I'm going to get my hands and actually put it underneath my hips. So I'm kind of balancing my hips on my elbows, and I'm going to hang out here for 3. It's good. Okay, and then our final one, I'm going to do a simple down dog, but just focusing on the calves and the hamstrings. So if I get down, pushing my calves towards the ground. Excellent. All right, relax. Should feel pretty limber now. Okay, we're going to work on our line work. Now, line work means we all want to do it together as a team. Okay, I'll keep you guys muted though. Give me a second. I'll keep you guys muted. But if you're like falling behind or whatever, just raise your hand or like wave at me. I can see the clock here. I need to be able to see the clock, so I'll put it just to the side here and I'll yell out as we go. And it comes in little blocks. So we'll do a little block all together as a big team, like one big movement, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. So the first exercise we do, and if you can't see any of this, I might actually put the iPad up a little bit so it's a bit higher. Hopefully, let's see. Oh, still no good. Right, give me a second. Hang on, I'll get it. There we go. That might work. There we go. All right, so we're going to start off with 20 leg bounces, which means I'm going to get both legs nice and straight. I'm just going to bounce up like this, okay? Now, before you do this, it's 20 of them straight into 20 leg bounces per side, okay? So if I go front on, so I'm going to go 20 like this, and then I'm just going to drop one, and I'm just going to do one for 20, and then the other one for 20, okay? So we're doing 60 reps as one big team. Cool? So that's our first little start. So let's start with that one. Hands at about knee height, nice tall chest. Let's go in 20 reps, 20 little ones. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. And then straight into one-legged for 20 reps. 10. Other leg, 20 reps. Beautiful. Okay, so that's section 1. Section 2 is we're going to do 30-second hollow body hold, and then 30-second side hold, other side hold, and then a 30-second Superman. Okay, so I'll quickly show you. So 30-second hollow, okay, and we'll shuffle. 30-second side hollow, okay, usually you hold your head, don't really go up like this too much. Okay, you can even put one hand to balance. Then we're going to go 30-second other side, okay, and then 30-second Superman. Okay, the goal. So a little 2-minute one. I'll have to set up a clock, obviously. So if you bear with me one moment. See if I can have it so you guys can see it. I'll just look at the reflection. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Maybe I'll put it behind me. Alright, ready, set, 30-second hollow. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, then we're going to pick a side. Doesn't really matter left or right. And then push to the side. Nice quick transition. Try and keep your body hollow, so shorten the distance between your rib cage and your pelvis. Or the front of your rib cage and the front of your pelvis, sorry. Then we're going to go hollow on the other side. 10 seconds. And then switch. And then we're on Superman. Ready, go. And relax. Alright, brilliant. Okay, so the first one, my thighs up, and then this shoulder up. Okay, so here, lift like this. I like to hold my head. Okay, like that. Sweet. Superman lifts. They're pretty simple. They're not too bad. Just looks like a flailing fish. So the cadence is about 1 per second is the goal. Okay, but I'll give you guys like a good little 5-second grace in between each one. So it's going to go 30-second hollow lifts, 30-second side, 30-second other side, 30-second Superman. Ready, set, go. So 1, 2, 5. Excellent. Then we want to go to side lifts. Okay, ready, go. Very nice. Straight into other side lifts. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. Okay, into Superman lifts. Put face down. Alrighty, fantastic. So we're not going to rest too long in between the next one. So the next one is again following the same sequence. This is the last time we do this same sequence though. So we went holds first, then we went lifts. Okay, now we're going to go rocks. Okay, so we're going to go hollow rocks, side rocks, other side rocks, and then Superman rocks. Now a side rock is usually the hardest one for people to get. So again, I'll quickly show you. But hand on the head, other one down. Quite simply, instead of just lifting both, you just lift one. Okay, and then you can connect the movement together. Sweet. So usually when I'm coming up, I'm actively pushing off this arm, okay, to help me through that position. Sweet. Your obliques will still work, but just to get the tempo right, that's what you want to do. So hollow rock, other side rock, and then Superman rock. A lot of people have trouble with Superman rock. Just lift your legs up and smash your face into the ground. Okay, that'll get you going. Sweet. 30 of each, as fast as you can. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So sides. Other side. Oh, I'll fix my webcam exposure in a second here. And then face down. Alrighty. Have a quick little rest. That's kind of like a halfway point. No shit, right? That's exposure I need to fix. Why is this not working? That's not it. You really can't change that. Focus, exposure.
Clamp your key bag.
Well, there's only one way to fix that then. wait while I take away all my natural light. There we go. Let's fix that problem. Cool. So from here now we've got scissors, front support, back support. Okay. So what we're going to do is again we'll be laying sort of in a hollow shape, and I'm going to go crossed over. Okay. So this way. So we're going to go 50 of them straight into a 1 minute front support, straight into a 1 minute back support. Cool. Straight into a 1 minute side support, straight into a 1 minute other side support. Cool. So start off with 50. So 50 crosses. Okay, and then face down, face up, face left, face right. 1 minute, 1 minute, 30 second, 30 second. That's kind of our middle set, if you will. Ready? When you're ready, 50 reps. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Okay. All right, and then into front support. Ready? 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Or hips down, thanks, Birdie. Nice flat lines, people. Nice flat lines. $20 seconds. So from here, just want to spin straight over to back. 10 seconds. I'll keep the timer going. 3, 2, 1. And then again from here, just going to pop to the side. So if you're popping to the side, you want to leave your leg that's going to be on top behind you. Okay, which makes for a nice easy transition through this movement. So your feet will basically stay where they are. 20 seconds. 10. All right, and then down to the side. You can go on either elbow, or if you want, you can go on hand as well. Hand's a little bit harder. It's just 30 seconds here. All right, let's switch. And relax. Brilliant. So that's kind of our 2/3 of the way section, and there's only 3 exercises left after this one. So the next 3, they're actually pretty difficult. Like to be able to do all these in one big set would be extremely impressive. And technically it's 4 exercises, but so we've got toe touches, hip raises, and leg lowers. Cool. So a toe touch, I might be a little bit too close, so I'll just shuffle back real quick. Okay, so I'm going to lay on the ground with my legs up. I'm just going to touch my toes. Okay, it's just like a little crunch like that. After I've done 30 of them, I want to try and leave my legs up in the air. Okay, so 29, 30. And then I'm going to put my hands down on the ground. And I'm going to go hip lift also for 30. Okay, once I've done that for 30, so the 30th one, hips go down, and I'm going to straight leg down, straight leg up for 30. Okay, and then on the 30th one, don't come back up, I just go down and then hold hollow shape for 30 seconds. Cool. So it's 30 toe touches. Okay, so this is my legs. Toe touch. Okay, and then hip lift, and then leg lower, and then on the 30th leg lower, you just go down and hold in a hollow rock. Now, on a hollow position. I've never done all 90 reps with the 30-second hold at the end in a row. So if you need to have a break, totally fine. But what I'll do is I'll set the clock up. So that last 30-second one, you want this to be as hard as you can make it. Okay, through, just to be a tiny bit higher from handstand. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to try and get as far as we can. The straighter legs you have, the better, but obviously flexibility is going to come into play here a little bit, and it might be a bit tricky. Cool? So, set up the clock. So the clock's going, that's your 30-second timer. You can have a look at that whenever. We're going to go 30 reps with the toe touch. And you want to try and move as fast as you can. Go for it. Oh, God. That's halfway. Adzy's still going. Job, Adzy. Come on. Pretty good. Jump team. It's 35. It's 40.
That hold at the end was so hard.
Right? 45. 50. 5. 60. 65. 7. 75. 80. I think we're all done. Got another 5. And then 2, 1. And we'll call it there. Jump team, that's line work. So gymnasts just do the whole thing in one giant set. With no breaks at all. Like from start to finish, right from the first hollow leg bounces, they just go straight into it. So, you know, there's a long way to go. All right, so we're going to smash a workout that has 150 sit-ups in it, so that should be fun. Cool, yeah, good timing. So remember, we've got either double unders, okay, or single unders, or you can scale back the reps, or you can do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do calf raises, okay, trying to get a good pump on through that position. I thought that was a hard enough sort of workout piece to give myself conditioning for the day, so it should be all good. But it is 50-50, 40-40, 30-30, 20-20, 10-10 of each. Cool. I'll throw, we'll put, like there's no time cap on this thing, but we'll put 16 minutes on it, okay? And after, if you're going at 16-minute mark, you probably need to calm down a little bit and go from there. So just make sure there's nothing around you that you're going to hit with your skipping rope if you're skipping. Can you say that again, sorry?
And if I can do some stuff on this, but not all of it, some and then for the rest.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just try 20, 16, 12, 8, 4. Something like that. Or 20, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Or 15, 12, 9, 6, you know, whatever. Whatever division of whatever number you want up to 10. Cool. All right. Ready, team? Yeah. So starting with some dubs in, or singles in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Awesome work, team. You got Jacob. Here we go. Just clicked on 10 minutes. Good work, Aaron. See Tara. Nice work, Eric. Way to not be in screen. You got it, Suze. Good job. Well done, Bertie. I like the tights. Nice, Jacob. You got it, bud. All out. Job, Jacob. Sit, Tara. Job, YouTube. We'll keep going to the 16-minute mark. I'll just sit here patiently. Nice, Tara. There you go. Eric's still standing around going, when are we starting? Have we started yet? What's the exercises we're doing again? Oh, hang on, I'm still late to a class that starts online, so I don't even have to leave my house.
Yeah, it's cheating.
Ready to start there?
Well done, Tara.
Thanks, Dave. Hey, fucker.
He went and had a coffee and then just come back with his man.
I'm so big I couldn't fit under my fucking pagoda, right?
Do you still go to the toilet whenever you need to train? So you're like, oh, it's training time, better go to the toilet?
Yep.
Yeah.
up your own toilet, Eric.
Well, you can just keep the zoom in there while I brief people while you're on the loop. Just do that background replacement.
It's not the same. It's just not the same.
There's no proof you even did that workout, Eric. off to breakfast and then just come back.
Yeah, you just pull it
You fucking done other one.
Grab Jacob. Grab T Nichols. Have you got just tights on, Bertie?
Yep.
Nice. Not even the courtesy shorts.
Thanks for the show, Bertie.
Yeah. No worries. Unfortunately, though, Aaron, my nickname's not Horse.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's cold this morning. You need the tights.
You know to sex a bird, you need a microscope.
The what?
To find the sex of a bird, you need you need like a magnifying glass. It makes sense.
So who won last night?
Aaron.
Mate, he's going to have a full nursery in his house.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. No, I'm getting him some salted caramel ice cream.
All right. Well,
try and make
I've got
it
some
fat.
plans to beat your week and hang from a tree. So sit tight.
Hey, I was just starting off, mate. I've got all weekend to top that. I'm just going to brush off the old Photoshop skills, mate. You'll see me hanging from all sorts of places.
Eiffel Tower.
I'm going to hang off the Statue of Liberty.
Are you working out tomorrow?
No, I'll have my one rest day. I did think of a good workout though that I saw on Team Richie did a good workout. It was every second minute on the minute they do one 500 meter row and then a 1K bike.
And a what?
Team Horse.
What was it? Does a 500 meter row then what?
So it was 500 meters, one like second minute block, and the other block was a 1 kilometer bike. They had like a bike erg, but I have an actual bike, a push bike. So I was like, well, that'd be a good workout.
Yeah, I've got an exercise bike, but and obviously the roll on. But the exercise bike is a giant. It doesn't have a distance, so I don't have to do it for time.
Yeah, well, I was gonna like time out how long it took me to do a something and then figure it out.
How many rounds?
I think it was 10.
Wow.
No,
10 each.
15. It was 30 minutes, whatever that equals.
Okay.
But maybe
See, I've got one movement, maybe the other.
yeah. Oh, no, maybe it was 32 minutes. Whatever. It was over 30 minutes. So you know.
Yeah.
But that looked like a fun workout. I was like, oh, maybe I give that a go.
That's cool.
Transition training. I mean, you could just get on your dirt bike.
Yeah, I know. I've been cheating. I did that last week.
Go a kilometre.
I got a postie bike too. I can go on a postie bike.
You can go on postie. Yeah, just set up a really hard track.
I want to see you on that postie bike.
Mate,
Just in general.
that's a 1990 CT110.